had a load fall in my lap, you guys. I already did my tires and brakes and, you know, some stuff to this gray wolf, and took Mama to the grocery store this morning and had a customer call and say, hey, can you pick up this load tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, you know, Saturday morning sharp? And I'm like, yep. So I had to run and get an oil change real quick, you guys. Tomorrow morning we're gonna go grab this little load, and it's gonna tie into another load, and God willing it'll tie into another load that'll get me back to Texas. But we'll see how it goes. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Well, I'm already in Mississippi, you guys. The gentleman was at the hotel to meet me to pick up this little tiny, or 12 by 6 I should say, foot trailer. And he was ready. I backed up, and before I could even jump out of the cab, he already had it all hooked up for me and everything. So I didn't even have a minute to grab the GoPro and do nothing exciting. There's nothing exciting, you know. It's a little teeny tiny little trailer. It's beautiful. It's perfect, right? Texas to Virginia, you guys. 1,200 miles, paying $2,300. Pay to have the trailer transported to the next job and the next job, and then back to home base, which I believe is Virginia. All the guys, I guess they fly the guys doing whatever job, whatever. I have no idea what kind of tools are in there, but whatever it is, they fly the guys to the job sites, and they have the, you know, the little trailer towed around. Super excited for my new toy. Let me show you my new toy. I figured out, or I think I have figured out, a way around idling the truck. I just plugged it in because I'm just a couple hours from shutting down for the night. I plugged it in, you guys, and this thingy my truck doesn't like it. The little yellow light right there in the middle of your screen, when I plug it in, the light is solid, right? Let me show you the light. When I plug it in, the light starts blinking. So that means no good. It's trying to pull more juice than the truck is going to allow it to pull. So rookie mistake. I guess I should have got an inverter. I have to look into that and, you know, probably phone a friend and try and figure it out. But these things are like super expensive, you guys. Super expensive if you want to buy one brand new. I found it on Marketplace. Found it on Marketplace for $500, you guys. And rookie mistake. I probably should have plugged it in and checked that I could charge the damn thing. So now I guess I got to get an inverter, but that's my new toy for $500. If it works, it's beautiful and perfect and wonderful. Even if I have to buy an inverter, no big deal. Oh, and I'll be there by dinner time or 6 or whatever time tomorrow, and then we'll go on. We're here, you guys. I'm just west of DC, still in Virginia, but here to drop off this little trailer. It's beautiful, you know. Picked it up yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning and dropping it off today, the next day, at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Nice, quick, easy little $2,300 bill. Beautiful. And I did it legally, completely legally, okay? Beautiful, beautiful MPG. The most beautiful MPG you could ever get. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe the MPG we get. I'll show you in a minute, as soon as I jump in the truck. Yeah, it's just was easy, you know, it was easy. Let's check the miles in the MPG real quick, you guys. I'm waiting on the, oh, let me tell you this. Here's a little pro tip for you guys. So, okay, you never, when it comes to power only, okay, when it comes to power only or vehicles, okay, those two, when you're dropping them off, especially if you're dropping them off to a private party, you never, ever show up to their front door, number one, and number two, you always say you're going to be about 10 minutes later than you actually are going to be. And the reason for that is you need to pull over. Okay, this is what I teach all my guys, and I tell everybody, pull over just before you get there and make sure everything is correct and nothing happened. Okay, there's, you know, make sure all the little grommets are still on the enclosed trailer, you know, whatever, all these little things, because if a customer finds it before you do, then you have a problem. If you find it 10 minutes before your delivery, you can probably fix it or put a band-aid on it and they'll never even know. Same thing with cars, okay, you guys? We never, ever pull up. Please don't ever pull up to their very, very front door. Go around the corner of their house, go around the corner of the dealership, load or offload in peace without a customer staring at you, you know, and asking if they can help or being in the way or, you know, whatever. Just go around the corner, give yourself an extra 10 minutes, double check everything before you drop it off. Okay, that's my pro tip for you guys for today. Now let's look at this mile. Look at that. I'm almost at 350,000 miles on my Gray Wolf 2022. 1,266 all miles. So, I mean, for $2,300, and look at that, 13.2 miles to the gallon. You can't, I mean, I can't ask for much better than that. It was beautiful, easy drive. Tennessee was beautiful. You know, I drove all the way across through Tennessee. Virginia, of course, is beautiful. That's where I'm at right now. Gorgeous. Everything is green. It's been intermittent raining. I had some pretty good rain this morning in some areas, but other than that, it's been just uneventful. Today, you and me, you guys, we're gonna do it together, but you're not gonna see it. We got 600 miles to go. My next load is picking up in Indiana. We'll chew up some miles today and we'll pick up the next one tomorrow, and I'll tell you all about that when we pick it up. I got a tip, dude, like a serious tip. That's not like a, hey, here's a bottle of water and the 13 bucks I had in my, you know, in my wallet, which I also appreciate. God, I don't know how long it's been since I got a tip, but you guys, I got a tip. That was like sweet. The sweetest guy. Very nice. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's go to Indiana. Good morning, you guys. We hit a milestone earlier this morning. 350,000 miles on the Gray Wolf, 2022. So now it's 2025. So yeah, a little over 3 years old and a little over 100,000 miles a year, and that's about what you can expect if you're gonna run hot shot the way I run hot shot. This is about a 20-foot low pontoon boat. Obviously, I already picked it up. I'm at a rest area, you guys, somewhere in Missouri, about to cross into Kansas. I'm at the last rest area of Missouri on I-70. So Derek, my customer, I don't know if he found me on TikTok or YouTube, I'm not sure, but he reached out to me and he said, hey, I bought a boat. You know, I live in Colorado, but I bought a boat in Indiana. Would you bring it to me? So quoted him a price and, you know, worked out the details and everything, and here she is. The dealership went through the boat. Obviously, it's a used boat. It's been previously loved. The dealership ran through it, and then I ran through it. The boat's doing well. I'm getting 10 miles to the gallon. I have a noisy neighbor, as you can tell. But thank you, Derek. Thank you so much. I love direct customers. You know, they over-greased this front bearing. I've been watching it. It's doing fine. They just put a cheesy cap. They didn't put a regular cap like that, you guys. They put a cheesy cap, and of course this is the one that's leaking because it's got a crappy cap on it, but the cap is holding. It was good. You know, it was a good pickup. Super nice people. I dropped off a bunch of business cards, right? We never miss an opportunity to sell ourselves. Do I want to go back to Indiana to pick up another boat? Not necessarily, but I did promote the fact that I have multiple trucks running all over the country, and if they ever needed me, dropped off like 20 business cards. I was like, hey, you know, if you sell a boat out of state or whatever and you need some transport, just give your customer my card and I'll do the arrangements if you would like, you know. So never miss an opportunity to sell ourselves, and hopefully, you know, this is one less load that I had to look for on the load board, so that's a win for me. And I get to meet somebody who's probably been watching me on their phone or on their computer or tablet, or so I'm looking forward to that. I got 2 more nights in the back seat of my truck, and then I can get home. I should be home by Friday. I left Sunday. Should be home by Friday. I probably won't find anything out of Colorado, but that's all right. But I'll show you guys this delivery tomorrow. We'll get her done. I made $2,300 on the first one plus a $200 tip. Thank you very much to that customer. That was a beautiful tip. And you know, and then this one's a little over $2,000. And you know, hey, for what, Sunday through Thursday for 5 days, not too bad, about $5,000. So we're doing pretty good. Nicest people, you guys. Thank you so much, Derek and his beautiful wife, and they got a couple kids. They're gonna go enjoy 4th of July weekend on the lake, you guys. Beautiful trip. It's early, you guys. It's 4:30, 4:45. Younger couple. He found me on TikTok. He's like, yeah, I messaged like 5 people, and you responded and one other guy responded, but he asked me, I quoted, he said, let's do it, and I got a tip. Thank you very much. We love tippers. I love private customers. I got a tip. I got plenty of food, plenty of money for a good dinner tonight. Just getting out of their neighborhood, you guys. Oh, let's take a look at the let me pull over really quick. I'm still on a side street. Let's take a look at this mileage. I did good as far as MPG.
Let me show you here.
I hit a little bit of wind in Kansas, of course, western Kansas. So there it is. I was getting 10, 10.1, 10.2 the whole trip. But, you know, when I hit the little bit of wind in Kansas, it dropped me down to like 8. So now I got an average of 9.3, a little over 1,000 miles, you know, a little over $2 a mile. I won't share just out of respect, but a little over $2 a mile, $2.25, whatever a mile. And I've got a deadhead, you guys.
Did not find anything in Colorado, and that's okay. You know, that's all right. I'm a little tired. I've been pushing hard, even though I've had quote unquote easy loads, right? Not like a lot of partials to pick and drop like I would with my flatbed trailer. I still, you know, I pushed hard. You know, $5,000 for the week on two little trailers. I mean, it's kind of a lot of deadhead. If you include the deadhead, my rate per mile is very low. If you include the bobtail miles, you know, of course, if you're just looking at loaded miles, I'm doing great, you know. But 1,500 of these miles, you know, is empty. So that's the thing with power only. It's 1,500 miles of this total trip, which so far I'm at 3,074 miles for $5,000, right? If we say that, then it looks good, but I still have an 800 mile deadhead home. So now we're at 3,800 miles for $5,000. Okay. So, you know, I gave him a pretty, I think it was a very fair rate. Didn't try and price gouge or anything like that. So I'm going to get out of here. I'll be home soon. I'll drive for a few more hours and shut it down. And that's it, you guys. Zoom meeting on Patreon coming up. So if you guys want to get a hold of me, $10 a month, patreon.com/hotshotadventures. And we do a monthly Zoom meeting. So that will be coming up. Very soon. You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.